Start recording. Okay, चलो बनाते हैं फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन. क्या बोल रहा है फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन? ट्राई टू सी दिस. बोल रहा है कि a car starts from rest, initial velocity 0, constant acceleration is given at constant acceleration of 2.0 meter per second square. At the same instant, a truck traveling with constant speed of 10 meter per second overtakes and passes the car. Okay, overtakes and passes the car. How far beyond the starting point will the car overtake the truck? Second thing, after what time this will happen? At what instant? What will be the speed of the car? think, think fast. Two cases. Okay.
That means that is 25 meter.
What?
25 meter.
No. Think again. That is why I told you this is Ahmad Gamal. Okay. So this starts with constant acceleration. Initial velocity was 0. Okay. There is a truck at the same time moving with constant velocity of, like it is moving with 10 meter per second. After traveling some displacement, let's suppose here the particular car overtakes. Okay, means the truck is behind, moving with still 10 meter per second. Car is ahead. Okay, over here, and it has some kind of final velocity v. Now try to see. It is first car starts with a constant acceleration. Got it or not? Okay, and starts from rest. Now try to see. They must travel. What is the condition? Like with the time, they must travel this same displacement or not? Tell me yes or no. To overtake, yes or no? Okay. So if it is going to overtake, what is going to happen? The displacement should be similar in some time. Okay. If displacement is similar, so the displacement for car will be given as what? Since it has initial velocity 0, so it will be given as now ut plus half at square. Why? Because there is a constant acceleration term. Okay. Now if initial velocity is 0, it will be only half at square. Yes or no? But for the particular truck, displacement of the truck is having a constant speed. So constant speed means acceleration is 0. So it will be just given as ut. Okay. So that will be just ut. Got it or not? Yes or no? It is correct or not? Now, what is going to happen? Can you tell me? Like I can establish one relation over here. Try to see this. I can write t is equal to what? I can write this t as like s of the truck. You write s of the truck divided by u. Yes or no? Got it or not? You can write this as okay. So therefore, this implies what? S of the car becomes what? It is equal to half of a into what this going to be? Half of a into s square by u square. Now s of car and s of truck is similar or not? Tell me so. No? Both of the similar. S of car is equal to s of truck. So therefore, I can write one equation now. Displacement is equal to what? Like this will be cancelled over here. It will be 2u square upon a. Got it or not? Yes or no? Got this. So it is tumba easy or not now. So displacement is equal to 2 into initial velocity is given what? 10. After a is what? 2a square. 2 got cancelled. So displacement is going to be how much? Sorry, 2u square now. So 110 into 10. So this becomes how much? Wait, 2u square divided by a. Okay, not a square. Okay, wait, last silly mistake is there. So that is just 2. Okay, so this and this got cancelled and displacement is how much? 100 meters. Got it or not? Yes or no? Got this, huh? Time will be what? Yeah, so time you can calculate now. Time will be like just 100 by how much? Initial velocity is given 10. So that is equal to 10 seconds. Okay. So after 10 seconds, the car is going to particularly overtake my truck, which is moving with constant velocity. Got it or not? Okay. Now I can draw the graph for this or not. Tell me so. No? It is asking At that instant, what will be the speed of car? Now you can calculate the speed of car. Now v square is equal to u square plus 2as. Okay, initial velocity was 0, acceleration you know, and displacement also know. So you knew the final velocity or not. Tell me yes or no. Okay, yes or no. So based upon this, see a car, like if I tell you draw the position time curve. Okay, which kind of curve? Position time curve for this. This is my position, this is my time. So what will be the graph of this? A car is following a constant acceleration. So you know that s is equal to ut, means the s, since initial velocity is 0, so s is equal to half at square relation. So displacement is varying with t square or not. So what will be the graph? It will be a parabola or not. For which case? For the car. S of car is represented like this way. Got it or not? It is. But the truck is following. S of truck is just u into time. Time t or not. So S is directly proportional to t. That is a linear graph. Yes or no? So the truck I am representing by a linear graph. So this intersection, try to see this. This point of intersection, it is happening at which point? It is happening at S is sorry. It is happening at t is equal to, I can write this as what I should write. So this has a coordinate. It has a coordinate what? It has a particular coordinate that s is equal to u square. What we calculated? 2u square upon a. Okay, comma. Time is what? Time is equal to, like you can write either u by t, s by u, or or root over 2s by a. Got it or not? So these are the coordinates of this point. Got it or not? Yes or no? Got this? Understood or not? Huh? This is distance and this is time. This is time. Got it or not? So in JEE Advanced, they have asked about the coordinates. So this question has came into the JEE Advanced. Okay. Got it or not? So then move to next question. Next question number 2. Yeah, let me. Again, a ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ question. If you can solve this, I will be like, yes, I have one student. Yes, try it. I'll just draw ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ diagrams over there. Can you understand the question or not? I think you will do one silly mistake, you know. Okay. There, should we solve this? Okay. So what is happening from an elevated point A? So let's suppose this is elevated point A. Means this point, this particular roof of this house is called as point A, which is height h from this ground level. Okay. I'm throwing one ball. Okay. I'm throwing one ball. This ball is going some kind of upward. Okay. This ball went upward. Okay. After that, the ball is coming down. Got it or not? The ball is coming down. Okay. Now try to see. Let's suppose if this ball has came down. Okay. Uh, Try to see this. Let's suppose this point, uh, this particular point where the ball has came down, it is at height h below. Okay. So this is the point at height h below the A. Okay. Now what it is saying, let's suppose the ball is thrown from an elevated point A. A stone is projected vertically upward. When the stone reaches a height or a distance h below A, its velocity is double of what it was at the height h above A. Okay, means try to see this. This is my reference level or not? Tell me yes or no. So let's suppose if this height is h, okay, means I am calling this height to be equal to h. Okay, I made it very big. Let me erase this part, otherwise it will become a big problem. Okay, so this is my height h down, this is my height h above. So when the ball is here, okay, what is happening? Let's suppose the velocity at this height is how much? Let's suppose the velocity at this height is v1, and here, let's suppose the ball came over here. Okay, at this point, let's suppose the ball has a velocity v2. Got it or not? Yes or no? But what is the relation? That at distance h below, that velocity v2 is what? Double of what it was at height h above. So v2 is equal to how much? It is equal to twice of v1. Got it or not? Okay. Now, if this is possible, then it is asking find the h max. What it is asking? Find the this particular h max over here. Now, to calculate h max, first you should be aware of this initial velocity or not. Tell me yes or no. If I know initial velocity, try to see. If I know my initial velocity, then I know that for h max, what is the condition? For h max, the final velocity at this point will be equal to how much? 0. Yes or no? If I know initial velocity, final velocity will be 0, and I will just apply like some kind of h max formula that is equal to root over what is that? V square is equal to which formula I will apply? V square is equal to u square. It is going up minus of 2g h. Yes or no? This formula I will apply. Final velocity will be 0 and height will be nothing but root over u square upon 2g. Got it or not? So I can apply h max formula, that is u square upon 2g. So first you need to understand what is asking in the question. It is asking greatest height. Now relate the greatest height with which what is the variable unknown over here. Got it or not? So v2 is equal to twice of v1. Now I can write the equation of v1 or not. Tell me yes or no. So what will be the equation of v1? v1 square is equal to u square minus of twice of g of h. Yes or no? Tell me. It is yes or no? But v2 square will be what? U square plus of 2gh or not? Tell me yes or no? Because it is in, for second case, the ball is in downward direction. Yes or no? It is. Got it or not? Now, why I have written, you might ask, sir, the ball has came this much h down. First it has traveled h max, then h in upward direction. Why you have taken displacement to be h only? That is a valid question or not, Hitesh? Huh? So you are not asking any question, Hitesh. You should ask her why this h is only there. The answer is this. Try to see. We are taking these equations. This height is a displacement height or not? Tell me yes no. So when the ball is coming from point A to again at point A after the return motion, what is the displacement? It is equal to 0 or not? Tell me this. In this motion, what has become? Displacement has become 0. So in the first portion of this portion, h prime, that is displacement, is nothing but it is equal to how much? It is equal to 0. So that is why you are only taking the minus of h contribution over here. v2 square is equal to u square minus of 2z, like plus of minus of 2z into minus of h. Got it or not? Now understood it? Got this? So I know where you will do the silly mistake. Okay. Okay. So now move to the next thing. Okay. Now you know the relation between next important thing, initial velocity. At this point, try to see if it is thrown with some initial velocity. Here final velocity is going to be 0. At this point, if it comes, it will have same velocity with which you have thrown in the upward direction or not. Tell me yes or no. But it at this point over here, it will have a downward same initial velocity. Yes or no? Tell me. So that is why v2 square is equal to u square minus of 2z minus of h. Got it or not? Okay. So now you know that v2 is just twice of v1. So what will be that? I can write 4 v2 square is equal to u square plus of 2zh. Now this is sorry v1 square. V2 is equal to twice of v1. So again v1 square is equal to u square minus 2gh. I can take this as what we need to do. Should I take minus or plus? Uh,
So cancel that.
if I take minus, then it will be okay. So it is minus. This will be minus. This will be plus because I need that height equation, no? So at this time, what is going to happen? Uh,
All GH is equal to
so or what we can do is sorry, I need my initial velocity now for calculating h max. Okay, so first multiply with this 4. Okay, so what will it will become? 4v square 4u square minus 8gs, yes or no? Now this is minus, this is
sinister.
uh,
We get the one multiplication.
what
The dot multiplication we will get easily.
but we need initial velocity now, so okay, means it is okay.
Ah,
Okay, so this will be getting cancelled and this will be what? Minus of 3u square and plus of 10gh, got it or not? So 3u square is equal to 10gh, and you got u square is what? Nothing but, sorry, it is equal to how much? It is equal to
so this will become
10gh by 3, yes or no? Yes or no? Okay. Now,
yes sir.
you know, array, this will be not be a root. Okay, sir. This is not going to be a root over here. Okay. So h max becomes how much? H max is nothing but u square upon 2z, and u square is what? 10gh by 3. So it has become 5gh by 3z. Gz got cancelled and h max is nothing but 5h by 3, which is verified. Yes or no? Got this. Now, can you understand the level of this book or not? Now, why I told you to solve this book? Huh? Just because of this reason, because of the intensity of the question. Okay, got it or not? Can I move to next question?
Yes sir.
Are you interested or not to solve this book?
Yes sir. We
Now solve
interest.
this. A stone is dropped from the height of 19.6 meter. Like I'll draw the diagram first. After that, solve this. Okay. A stone is dropped from a height of 19.6 meter. So let's suppose this red line represent 19.6 meter. So a ball is dropped. Okay, it is getting dropped. Initial velocity will be 0. Height of the particular roof is 19.6 meter. Similar ball,
Sir, if they mention 19.6, we have to take that one.
yeah, it is dropped from a height of 19.6 meter above the ground, while the second stone is simultaneously projected from the ground with sufficient velocity to enable it to ascend 19.6 meter. Okay, so
Sir
mean
mentioned very confident 20 meter.
no. Do not take that. Do not take that. These are J advanced question. Even these are NET type questions. So if you miss even a point now, it will become a big problem. Okay, you have enough time for J advance. Okay, means they will give you 6 hours. You will have to write the both of the papers. Got it or not? So you'll have enough time. Like you apply 2 hours over there for solving 20 to 25 problems. Got it or not?
Yes sir.
So you'll have enough time. Do the calculation. So from down, I'm projecting this velocity, this ball with some kind of velocity v, so that it can travel this whole 19.6 meter. It is asking when and where the stones would meet. Wow, what a question. Okay, so in between,
That means
let's suppose I project this ball with some kind of velocity v, and this is coming down with initial velocity 0. Okay, so in between it, let's suppose I take this point S. Okay, it will be x distance from the ball A. Yes or no? It will be, let's suppose I'm calling this to be at a y distance from ball A, and this is my ball B. So at this point, if these two balls are meeting, okay, it is not possible to meet over there. Wait, it should be much more down. Okay, so what is happening? That two balls are meeting at this point. Okay, little bit up. Sorry. Okay, at this point, S point, these two balls are meeting. Okay, so ball A is coming over here, and ball B is also coming over here. Okay, so at this point, S is lying y distance away from A, and therefore, tell me what will be this distance? It will be 19 minus of 6 minus y distance or not? Tell me so no. This distance will be what?
yes sir.
19. Sorry, 19.6 minus of y. Got it or not? So these balls are meeting over here. Now you have to find that where is this y and where is this, when is this is going to happen. Hey, ತುಂಬಾ ಜನ.
That means the velocity we are throwing is 19.6 meter per second.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That is, so excuse me, like where we have equation.
Uh, okay, so now look, for y, the equation will be what? So try to see what. Tell me first. One important quantity is constant over here. You try to think what quantity will be similar for both the balls. Time of traveling, Hitesh, will be similar for both of the balls or not. In this time, the ball A will come at this point. In this time, the ball will come at this ball B will come at this point or not. Tell me yes or no. Then only they are going to meet or not. Let's suppose if I want to meet my girlfriend, so if my homes are apart, I'll have to, let's suppose if I'm moving faster and she is moving slower, so what is going to, I'm going to travel much more distance, but the time, like if I want to meet with her, she will also travel some distance in that time and I will also travel some distance in that time or not. Time of traveling should be similar to meet or not. Tell me yes or no. So the time of traveling, if it is similar, so y will be given as what? Half of ZT square. Y initial velocity is going to be equal to 0. Got it or not? Yes. Yes or no? Huh? Now try to see next thing. This time, what is going to happen for this ball B? The equation will be what? 19.6 minus y. Do not apply this because there is a final velocity over here. Okay. So v square is equal to, at this point, like can we say that maximum velocity will be equal to 0? Yes or no? So for first, try to find the what will be the like the throwing velocity for the ball B, for ball B. Okay.
19.6 meter per second.
Yeah. So try to see like it can only attain 19.6 meter or not. Tell me yes or no. So that means what? At 19.6 velocity, final velocity is 0. So v square is equal to u square minus 2gh, and v of the B I'm telling. Okay. So this is 0 at 19.6. So initial velocity with which I will throw is sorry, uv square minus of 2 into 9.8 into 19.6. Yes or no? So initial velocity is how much? It is equal to root over 2 into 9.8 into 19.6. This is going to be how much it is? It is going to be equal to again 6 meter per second. So the ball B is thrown with 19.6 meter per second. Got it or not? Yes or no? So for ball B, I can write the again displacement equation or not. 19.6 minus y is equal to, what is common for them? Initial velocity, that is 19.6 into time t minus of half of what? Uh, like g, that is 9.8 into t square or not. Yes or no? This will be equation or not? Huh? And you know that y is equal to half of zt square. So 19.6 minus half of zt square is equal to 19.60 plus minus of half of again gt square I am writing. So this and this got cancelled and t becomes how much? 1 second. So time is how much? 1 second or not? Tell me yes or no. It is. Got it or not? So therefore, can you calculate y? Y is equal to how much? 1 by 2 into 9.8 into 1 square. So this is going to be equal to how much? 4.9 meters. Yes or no? Uh, yes or no? 4.9. Hey, 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 wait. Okay, for y, it is 4.9. From ground, it will be what? For ground, it will be how much? 19.6 minus 4.9. This is going to be equal to, I think, 14.7 meters. Yes or no? Easy. Got it or not? Okay. Easy now? How about this question? Okay, try next question. अनुज कोई काम है क्या? अरे रुक जा, काम कर रहा हूँ मैं थोड़ा, ठीक है। हाँ मैं क्वेश्चन पेपर में बिजी हूँ, मैं कल बात करूँ क्या? हाँ। यस।
Then what is the delay?
What is
A, X is equal
a? A is just a constant number. So a particle moves according to the law x is equal to a sine pi t. Okay, means particle is moving like this way, a sine pi t. It is following a sinusoidal equation, wave equation, where x is the displacement and t is the time. Okay, find the distance traveled by the particle in 3.0 seconds. ತುಂಬಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ question. Got it or not? Okay, really a good concept is required to solve this question. Every question is requiring good concept. Yes or no?
So is it 0?
No. Didn't got this. You have studied circular motion or not?
Then which one?
Circular motion.
Understood.
Okay. Now look over here. See this. Okay, let me do it. You'll not be able to. Okay. So what is the conditions? First try to see. Okay, wait. Equal proportions. I think I'm dividing. Okay. Now try to see. This is my x. This is my y. Got it or not? Okay. Okay. Just take opposite of it. This is your sorry. X. This is your y. Okay. Now try to see. Let's suppose a particle as this point. Okay. Particle as this particular point. Okay. But particle is over here. Got it. Now this particle will have coordinate x comma y or not. Tell me yes or no. Okay. Now try to see. It has particular angle theta making over here or not. This particle is making this particular particle's radius vector, which is equal to root over x square plus y square, is making angle theta over here or not. Tell me yes or no. Got this. Now, to try to understand, at this particular point, since x and y of the particle is mentioned, so that means what? I can write it to be, try to see this. Like, let's suppose, I can create one right angle triangle over here or not. Tell me. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
I can create one right angle triangle over here. Yes or no? If I create one right angle triangle, this will be my what? Y coordinate, and this will be my what? X coordinate or not? Tell me yes or no? It is yes or no. So y I can write it as what? R sine theta.
Sin theta.
X I can write it as R cos theta or not. Yes or no? X
Yes.
is equal to sorry R cos theta. So therefore means what? Like the particle has the coordinate R cos theta, comma R sine theta or not. Tell me yes or no. Got it.
Yes.
Got this or not? Now move to
Got
next
this.
question. So try to see the x position is given as R cos theta. Now you know that, you particularly know that, like if I just take the differentiation of dx with respect to time, so this will be what? R minus of R sine theta or not? Tell me yes or no. Yes or no? It is. It will be minus of R sine theta or not. Okay. Now if you write it to be minus of R sine theta, you know now, like what is angular velocity? Angular
Yes, sir. Got that.
velocity, let's suppose this is theta. So this theta is going to change with respect to time or not. So if theta is going to change with respect to time, so that means what? X position is going to change with respect to time. I can write dx by dt as equal to minus of r sine theta. But since velocity is a positive quantity, I can write this velocity of dx by dt, modulus of dx by dt as what? R sine theta. Now move to next point. Angular velocity, if your theta changes with respect to time, if your particular theta is changing with respect to time, I can write angular velocity as what? Theta by t or not. Tell me so no. So this theta becomes what? Omega into t or not. So you got the equation of dx with respect to dt as equal to what? R sine omega t or not. Tell me so no. This got this. So if a particle moves according to the law, x is equal to a sine pi t. So I can write this as dx by dt as what? I can write this as a into pi into what this will become. It is cos pi t or not. Tell me sir. Yes or no? Huh? Now it is asking find the distance traveled by the particle in total how many seconds? 3 seconds. Yes or no? Yes or no? So try to see this. Here angular velocity is how much? It is equal to pi or not? Tell me yes or no? Angular velocity is equal to how much? Pi or not? You try to compare this with this equation. When the velocity equation is there, a is equal to radius, like a pi is equal to radius, and then there is equation of sine omega t or not. If I take this sine theta differentiation, I'll get dy by dt as r cos omega t or not. Tell me yes or no. This. So that means what? Omega is representing angular velocity and dy by dt and dx by dt is representing your velocity or not. Similar equation I'm getting over here or not. Tell me yes or no. Yes. So this angular velocity is equal to how much? Pi? Yes or no? If angular velocity is equal to uh-huh. Yes, it will come now. Like if I take dx by dt, see this. Hmm, x is equal to given as a sine pi t. Okay. So first thing, dx by dt, I need to do that is equal to a into cos pi t. Right or not? But try to see again. I have to first this term is left or not? Tell me yes or no. So for that, I'll get one pi or not. So it will be a into pi into cos pi t. So sorry, cos pi t. A pi is what? It is equal to your radius, and this pi is what? Angular velocity. Got it or not? So if your pi is angular velocity, can you calculate the total time of movement? Total time will be given as what? 2 pi by omega or not? Tell me yes or no. Omega is equal to 2 pi by t. So therefore total time is given at 2 pi by omega. 2 pi by omega means what? 2 pi by pi, and pi got cancelled, and that is equal to 2 seconds. That means what? A particle, let's suppose particle starts from here. Okay. Particle is starting from x equal to 0. So that means what? In total 2 seconds, it is completing one revolution of the circle or not? Tell me yes or no. Yes or no? Understood. So therefore, try to see. Like at 1 by 2 seconds, it is completing one quarter. At 1 second, it is completing half semicircle. At 3 by 2 seconds, it is completing third quadrant. And at 2 seconds total, it is completing its whole motion. It is asking, find the distance traveled by the particle in how many seconds it is asking? 3 seconds or not? Tell me yes or no. So what that will be? Tell me. 2 pi r. What is your r? A pi or not? Tell me yes or no. Yes or no? So try to see this. Okay. So see this. In t is equal to 2 seconds, if I put t is equal to total 2 pi, so this sine pi becomes 0 and displacement becomes 0 or not. So that means what? Here radius is equal to how much? A. Got it or not? Okay. So radius, since radius is equal to A, try to see this. Okay. So first, wait. It is asking the displacement now. Okay. So try to see this. When particle goes from here to here, okay. So particle in 2 seconds is completing total displacement of 0. Okay. In total 3 seconds, in 1 second it will come over here or not? Tell me yes or no? It is. Yes or no? So first, the whole displacement, I think distance it is asking now. Okay. Okay. So therefore, try to see. Distance is what? Tell me. First, this whole circle that is equal to 2 into that is 2 pi into r. Yes or no? But r will be what? R will be, I think r will be a pi. Yes or no? I think r will be not a pi. Hmm, how to say this? Hmm, okay. So if this displacement equation, if you follow, so try to see this. Hey, is I'm writing this correct now? This displacement.
Sir, only we want to know one. Sir, there is subtotal between we can send 3
Sine 3 pi is not correct. Okay.
That's what
Uh,
but sin 3 pi
no, 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 no. It will be 0. Sine 3 pi will be 0 or not? Tell me yes or no. So total displacement is how much? It will be equal to, try to see, first total distance traveled in this whole circle is how much? It is equal to total, let's suppose it is equal to A. Got it or not? Okay. So try to see. Wait. Not A. Uh, it is 2 into first 2 pi r. 2 into see this. Wait. How to do this? Wait. I forgot, man. I'm forgetting something over here. Wait. At t equal to 3.0 second. It is traveling over here. Okay. Move to next part. Okay, see. Yeah. Wait, this here only. Okay. So see, in total t is equal to 2 second. The particle is traveling how much? Particle is traveling total distance it is asking. So distance is equal to how much? It is equal to 2 into pi into r. R is how much? R is equal to a pi. Got it or not? So that is equal to 2 pi a 2 pi r square a. Got it or not? After that, again, after t equal to 1 second, that is equal to 3 second, it will become. This is not correct, yeah. Hmm, a sin pi t it is writing now. Hey, wait. See this. See this silly mistake what I am doing. Okay. R is given as what? Root over x square plus y square or not? Tell me. Yes or no? So try to see this. If x is given as a sin pi t, so it will be what? A square sin square pi t square or not? Tell me yes or no? After that, plus it will be what? Y will be also similar or not? Tell me yes or no it is. It will be a square cos square pi t. Sin square plus cos square is how much? Like I'm writing this a square sin square pi t plus a square cos square pi t. Got it or not? Yes or no? So therefore, r is going to be equal to how much? It is going to be equal to a, not equal to a pi. Got it or not? Because here velocity, from velocity, this pi term is coming. Okay. So now, therefore, r is equal to a. Therefore, distance is how much? So first, in first round, the total distance is equal to 2 pi r. So 2 pi a. Got it or not? After that, yes or no? Plus it is equal to pi a. Got it or not? So therefore, total distance is how much? 3 pi into a. Got it or not? So therefore, total distance traveled is equal to how much? 3 pi a. Here in the book, answer is given is 6a. Got it or not? But we have, yeah, the answer is given as 6a. Hmm. But I think they are omitting the value of pi over here. They are taking pi as 3.14, but that will be 9a at that time. Okay. So their consideration is like this, like in a 1/4, like in 1/4, in half of the second, the total distance traveled by the particle is how much? It is equal to a. And that is also correct. Okay. Try to see this. Since in total 2 seconds, what is happening? The particle is particle is covering the whole revolution. Okay, so t of, if I take t is equal to half second, it is, then this x will be given as what? A sine pi into 1 by 2 or not. So that means what? Distance traveled is how much? A over here. So in total, how much seconds distance traveled is a? In total, half second. So therefore, in total 2 seconds, distance traveled will be equal to how much? It will be equal to 4a, yes or no? And therefore, total in t is equal to, 6 seconds, sorry, 3 seconds, the distance traveled will be equal to how much? 4a plus 2a, and that is equal to 6a. Got it or not? So this conclusion is also correct, and this conclusion is also solfa correct. Got it or not? Okay. I did this in terms of circumference. Okay. This thing is done in terms of circumference, one revolution plus half revolution. and this thing is been done with respect to the angle coordinate formation. Got it or not? So both of the answers are correct. Got it? Understood or not? It is. Hello. Got this or not? Tell me.
Sir, am I audible, sir?
Yes, you are audible. Are you able to get me or not? Tell me.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Oh, this question was really nice. Okay. So, both of the things are correct. If I take using this convention, like distance, circumference convention, then distance is 3 pi a. If I take amplitude formation, means in what time that, if I go through the equation, proper equation law, then I'm going to get this as 6. Got it or not? So based on, if I go through equation, then it is only correct. This is just an approximation. Got it or not? So a medium student like of 11th, which is not writing J advanced, will give this answer. But since you are a J advanced student, you need to be perfect. So this will be answer. Got it or not? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Can I move ahead?
Yes, sir.
Last question, fifth number. Okay. You are not crying now?
No, sir.
A man of height 1.8 meter walks away from the lamp at a height of 6 meter. Oh, if the man speed is 7 meter per second, okay, find the speed in meter per second at which the tip of the shadow moves. Wow. This is height and man problem. We have to solve 10 questions in 1 hour at least. Solve this fast. Any idea it is? Okay, draw the diagram. First, draw the diagram. So this is my lamp. This is my ground. Okay, a man is here. See this. A man is here. Of height, how much? 1.8 meter. Okay. So a little bit much more smaller. What is happening? Okay. After that, if light falls over here, the shadow will be created over here or not? This will be the length of shadow or not? Tell me yes or no. So the tip of shadow, if I join it, it will be like this way or not? Okay. So this is my man height. Got this? See this?
Yes, sir.
Are you able to understand this or not? Okay. If the lamp is here, okay, this height is how much? It is equal to, h is equal to 6 meter. This height is equal to how much? This height is equal to 1.8 meter. Got it? Okay. Now, if it is saying the, like if the man, like this particular man, this man who is here, okay, if it moves with how much speed? 7 meter per second. Now it is not given like where the man is moving. So if the man comes nearer to the pole, the shadow will decrease or not. Tell me yes or no. If the man goes away from the pole, what you observe? Shadow is going to increase. Got it or not? So it is perfectly relative. So let's suppose man is coming towards the pole with a speed of how much? V is equal to
So then even
7.
walk away from the
Walks away from the lamp. Okay, okay, okay. So it is walking away from the lamp. Correct. So if it is walking away from the lamp, this will be the direction of it. Okay. And this is given as how much? 7 meter per second. If it is walking away, what is going to happen? The particular this shadow is also going to walk away from it. Okay, it is going to increase, I think, and you have to calculate the velocity of this tip. Means this is my shadow. So V of S is what we need to calculate. So
then not just
yes, what is that just? Tell me.
sir, not sir. Then
Hmm.
sir, which is the shadow?
Shadow is this point here. This is the length of the shadow. Okay. acha it is, tell me one thing. Let's suppose if the man is traveling, so man travels with speed v, so this distance will be given as what, v into time t or not? Tell me yes or no. Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This is the distance of man, but the shadow at the same time also travels with different speed or not? Tell me yes or no. This distance of the shadow, this distance of the shadow has different speed v prime, but what is similar, time of traveling is similar or not? Tell me yes or no. At the same time man travels this distance, same time shadow travels with different speed and it covers this big distance. Yes or no? It is.
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? What remains same again? Time of traveling remains same. Now can you do, now you can get it. Apply the similarity of triangle principle. Apply similarity of triangle.
Uh,
Now look over here. Is this triangle, let's suppose I'm calling this as uh, G, like A, B, C, D, E. Is my triangle A, B, C bigger triangle from here to here, and this triangle D, E, C similar, is they are similar or not? Tell me yes or no.
yes,
ABC
sir.
is similar to
D
them.
by AB is
Ah.
equal to
So I can write,
D.
yeah, I can write CE means this perpendicular by this bigger perpendicular, like that is how much, CB, CE by CB, okay, is equal to what, this height divided by base by base, okay, so that is DE divided by AB. Yes or no? Tell me.
Yes,
Got it or not? Okay. But what is this CE? CE is equal to what? This C is nothing but what is that? V prime t minus of Vt or not? V prime t minus of Vt divided by what? Sorry, that is equal to C prime B, that is CB. CB is what again? B prime T, that is equal to nothing but what? D. D is how much? 1.8. AB is how much? 6 meter. Got it or not? V prime T got cancelled. 1 minus. V T T got cancelled. V by V prime is equal to 1.8 divided by 6. 1 minus. What is V? V is the shadow, like man's velocity or not? Tell me, no? This is V. So V is 7 by V prime is equal to 1.8 divided by 6. So 1 minus 1.8 divided by 6 is equal to 7 by V prime, and V prime is the speed of shadow. Can you calculate it from here or not?
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Got it. So this will be 6 into
Sir,
7
0.1.
divided by 6 minus 1.8. This is going to be equal to how much? 10 meter per second. Got it. Understood or not? ತುಂಬಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ ನ. Should we solve more?
Ah, sir.
Okay. 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 Let us move. Let us move to next question. Yes, this is called confidence motivation. So relation 3t is equal to root 3x plus 6. It describes the displacement of the particle, where x is in meters, t is in second. Find the displacement and velocity is 0. It is tumba easy problem. Do it. This is a really easy problem or not? We have solved this kind of question in average
Ah,
velocity.
sir.
Yeah.
You have to take the X, sir.
First write the x equation.
Then X by
X is equal to 3t minus 6 divided by root 3. Yes or no?
yes, sir.
I think there is one thing is missing. You consider this to be root 3x. Got it or not? Okay. Not just 3x. Okay. So therefore, because I have the solution copy, so this x is root 3x. Okay. So root 3x is going to be 3t minus of 6. X becomes what? 9t square minus plus of 36. 6 3s are 18 into 2, that is 36, again t divided by 3. Yes or no? This will be equation or not? So what will be total equation? 3t square minus of 312t plus of 12 x is equal to this equation. Got it or not? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So dx by dt, which is equal to my velocity,
60 minus 12.
that is equal to 60 minus of 12. Yes or no? Now if I put, I want find the displacement when velocity becomes 0. Put it is equal to 0. 60
T is
minus
equal to
12. T is equal to how much is this? 2 seconds. Yes or no? If t is equal to 2 seconds, that means what? Displacement is equal to, calculate it. 3 into 2 square minus of 12 into 2 plus of 12. Answer is how much? I think, wait,
0.
0 now. So 0 meter. 0 meters. Answer is how much? 0 meters. Got it or not? Okay. So this is your NEET question, JEE question. Okay, see this NEET question has came from here. JEE Mains question has came from here. This is JEE Advanced question. This is JEE Advanced 2019. All the questions are matching here. Means this is also JEE Advanced. This is also JEE Advanced. This is also JEE Advanced. Okay. All of the questions are repeatedly repeating. Okay. Try this 7. A particle projected up passes the same height h at 2 and 10 seconds. Find h if g is equal to 9.8 meter per second. What? What a question, yaar. Mm-hmm.
Sir, I will
Can't think.
try. I will try. I will try, sir.
Try it. It is done. Uh-huh.
Sir, I got the velocities.
Velocities. It's not required only velocities. I'll tell you. Look over here. Okay. Try to see this guy. This. Okay. So this is my point A. It is at same height h. Okay, from the ground. Ball is thrown from here. First ball passes this point at how much time? It is 2 seconds. Right or not? Okay. Now if ball comes over here, ball went to upward position, comes down, same height after how much time? This is equal to 10 seconds. Got it or not? Still the height remains same or not? Displacement still remains same or not? It is yes or no?
Yes,
Got
sir.
it. And still, for both of the cases, what remains similar? Initial velocity remains similar or not? Tell me yes or no. Got this or not? Okay. So, if I say the passes the same height, if it is saying passes the same height, that means what? Ball is only one. A particle is only one. It can only pass if it covers the upward, when it is crossing in upward motion at 2 seconds and it is coming at in the downward motion at 2 seconds. Got it or not? After 10 seconds, yes or no? So try to see. If it is moving in the upward direction, what will be your equation? Height is equal to ut minus of half zt square. Yes or no? Tell me. It is. Yes or no? So
Yes,
that
sir.
time height is equal to what? U into 2. What will be your equation? u into 2 minus half of z into 2s square. Got it or not? So this is at 2 seconds when the particle is crossing over here. Similarly, when it covers after 10 seconds, when it is this displacement, this h is done only after 10 seconds or not? Tell me so. So again, I'll write the equation minus of h is equal to what? It is equal to still ut. U is in upward direction, so it will be positive. So ut minus. Since the acceleration is in downward direction, half of minus of half zt square. Yes or no? It is. Got it or not? Okay. So what I can write since what I can do? What I can do? Uh, 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 okay, it is correct. Okay. So what you can do is you can write the equations as like try to see it is equal to minus of h is equal to ut minus half of zt square. Got it or not? So here this is going to be equal to what? Minus of h is equal to 10t. Sorry, 10u minus half of z into 10 square. Yes or no? So this equation will be what? Minus of h is equal to 10u minus 100, that is 50g. Yes or no? It is got or not? Here 2 and 2 got cancelled. It is equal to 2g. And here it is 2u. So can I multiply with 5 over here or not in this equation? This equation will be what? 5h is equal to 10u minus 5 to the 10z. Yes or no? It is. Got it or not? This will be minus of h is equal to 10u minus of 50g. Yes or no? So therefore, I can do this now. Like this will be negative. Change it to positive. This will be negative. This got cancelled. This will be positive. Yes or no? Yes or no? It is.
Yes, sir.
So
Sir, but larger than
I'm trying to calculate this height. I need to find this height now. So look over here. This got cancelled. This is just 6h
upward.
is
Yes,
equal to,
equal.
yeah, it is equal to I think it should come as 60z. Why it is coming as, when I did mistake, Hitesh, oh, look over here. Is there any kind of silly mistake I'm doing? The answer is no, no. Is the book is doing mistake? Um, is the book is doing mistake? I think this height will be positive with this. Okay, this height,
Like this.
this height will be positive. Okay,
At the
same direction, same height it is saying now. Okay, so therefore we are taking a reference of initial velocity from the ground. So here also we will have to take this height a reference from the ground itself. So this will be plus h, this will change to minus, this will be minus, this will be plus. So I got this as 4h is equal to what? 40z. Yes or no? So h is equal to how much? 10g, and this is equal to 98 meters. Got it or not? Yes or no?
this.
Why this h is positive they are taking? We'll have to take this in reminder. Okay, if we are solving a relative means notes. Okay, so notes, right or not? So what is that? That if I take this reference as in upward direction of initial velocity, okay, so at this point when it is coming over here, see this height is still left. Okay, means this similar height I'm crossing at 10 seconds. Got it or not? So for this height also, since I'm taking my initial velocity to be positive, that means what? I'm considering that ball is still crossing in upward direction. Got it or not? So if I take this u to be positive, this height should be also positive. Understood or not? Tell me yes or no. But this g will be always negative. Yes or no? Got this? It is. So this
Yes, sir.
more questions. Still 5 minutes time is there. 5 to 10 minutes. Okay.
No, sir.
Eighth. Solve it. Oh, solve this. It is. I'll make you. I told you, I'll make you a J advanced guy. Any idea it is how to solve this?
Sir, distance is given. This
Car A and B traveling in this along the straight road. Okay, at time t equal to 0, their positions are mentioned. Yes or no? 30 meters means car B is 30 meters ahead of car A. Hold it or not? Okay. It is now try to see if car A has a constant acceleration. Means this car A has an acceleration. Okay. It is equal to how much? 0.6 meter per second square. While car B has a retardation. Yes or no? In the similar direction, no? Similar direction or not? It is. Tell me. Okay. To similar direction, I have an retardation. So that retardation is denoted by again a, but that magnitude will be minus or not, minus of 0.46 meter per second square. Determine when A will overtake B. So now try to see if B travels some distance S in time t. Try to see B travels some distance S in time t. A will have to travel 30 plus this distance S, 30 plus this distance S in time t or not? Tell me yes or no. Then only the overtake will happen or not. It is yes or no. Got this. So this is the way of thinking. This is how you should think. Okay, faster. So now for A, if I write for B, I'm writing the equation. Initial velocity is 20. Final velocity it should be like I do not know what should be my final velocity. So the distance traveled in time t is what? S is equal to 20t minus half of 0.46 into t square. Yes or no? It is for this is for car B. Okay, S of B. Like I'm denoting this S of B, and this is S of B. So here for S of A, the equation will be what? Initial velocity is 13 into time t plus of half of 0.6 into t square. But S of A is what? 30 plus of S of B. It is equal to 13t plus half of 0.6 into t square. S of B I can replace this 30 plus 20t minus half of 0.46 into t square, that is equal to 13t plus half of 0.6 into t square. Can you solve this or not? Tell me so. Now can you solve this? It is your work to solve it. Okay, I am not going to solve it. It is a quadratic equation. Okay, so if you solve this, you are going to get this as the therefore like what is going to be your answer is t is going to be equal to 0.9 second. Two roots will come, one will be negative, one will be positive. We'll have to consider the positive root, that is t equal to 0.9 seconds. Okay, got it or not? Yes or no?
yes, sir.
Let us move to another question. Okay, it's not there. Okay, it is there. I think it is hard. Yes, these questions are time dependent question. Okay, so till 8, got it or not? Next, when we will get the time, similar kind of my mind will be there. We'll solve this. Okay, so there are similar kind of how many questions? 60 problems are there.